What's good, YouTube? In this video, we're going to be talking about how to play on the map Party Crasher for ranked arenas. Now, Party Crasher has been a map that's been out since day one for arenas, but recently it just came back for this season. It was out of the rotation last season, so I decided to make the first map guide on the map Party Crasher. Now, Party Crasher is a really good map. It could also be a very frustrating map to play on. The reason being is because of the way that we're going to talk about in this video. This might be a two-part series because in this video we're going to be talking about more so the abilities of legends to help with how to play on this map. Party Crasher is a way that you can play really aggressive, and that's how we're going to talk about on this video. It's going to consist of the legends that we're going to talk about: Pathfinder, Octane, Valkyrie, and Ashe. Now, we don't really talk about Ashe a lot in arenas, so this is going to be a good video for Ashe. Horizon is in there as well when it comes to playing on this map Party Crasher, but I don't have any Horizon footage for this video. But the four legends that we do have are Pathfinder, Valk, Octane, and Ashe. And the first thing I want to say when it comes to playing on this map is I definitely recommend getting at least 2 of these mobile legends. The reason being is because both the sides on this map are very good for getting height or getting to the spot quick. So all these legends and their abilities are going to help you out a lot when it comes to that for the team aspect. So the 2 sides we're going to be talking about are the ship side and the other side. Everybody knows the ship side, so the other side we're just going to call it the other side. And for this video, it's even if you don't play aggressive or if you don't play these legends, it's good to know these strategies because you can always be prepared just in case if you see them getting used on you. So the first legend that we're going to talk about and his ability is going to be Pathfinder. Now with Pathfinder on the other side, that's where you mainly want to use the zipline. And in this video you see I use the zipline on that window. You want to throw the zipline on that window. It's going to give you the best way to get to the middle fast compared to the enemy team. And it's just going to make that zipline a lot better compared to if you did it short. Now the second legend that we're going to talk about with her ability is going to be Ashe. Ashe, you want to use Ashe's portal on the ship side, just like we're going to see in this video. You want to use it on the wing, and this is good when you pair it up with Horizon as well, because when you do this, the Horizon can go up and then the enemies are just confused because they're getting pushed from different angles. And Ashe's portal is honestly really good on this map. It's the only map that I would honestly play Ashe on because of this portal. So if you're someone who plays Ashe, you probably know about this. She's like I said, a really good legend and a very aggressive legend. You can also take this with a team as well. In this video I probably just used it for myself, but you and your team can all 3 take it, or you and your team can have different angles when you're pushing the ship. The next legend we're going to talk about is Octane, and Octane's jump pad, we all know this one. This is where you want to place Octane's jump pad. You can use Octane's jump pad on either side. Either you want to use on the ship side or the other side. But either way, like I said, you're just going to be aggressive here. You're going to push your enemies. This is good for a team aspect. Usually I like to use Octane's jump pad more so when you're on the bad side of the ship, which in this video we showed. I like to push it to ape the enemies, because when you're on the bad side of the ship, it makes it hard to stay on that side because the enemies can grab so many different angles. So in my opinion, I always feel like it's best to push and be aggressive when you spawn on that side of the ship that we just showed. Now in this portion of the video, we're going to see Valkyrie and her ult. Now Valk and her ult is actually really good. It's just like Ashe. You could get to the enemies a lot quick doing this strat, and you're taking a whole team there. So I do think this is better when you're 3 stacked, because you can communicate with your teammates that you have your ult, because you don't want to waste a second getting on the ultimate and then flying, because the main purpose is to beat the enemies to the spot, whether that's the middle of the map like how you're gonna see in this, or it's getting on the opposite side of the enemies like the ship. So use the abilities as much as possible. These 4 legends that I explained are very good. Pathfinder is very good individually as well when it comes to his grapples. His grapples, you could get to the enemies a lot quick. compared to other enemy or other legends. If you want to throw the enemies off by being at the enemy side very quick, you can definitely do that with Pathfinder's grapple. The main thing I want to say when it comes to Pathfinder is, just pay attention to the examples that I show in this video on the grapples that you can get to the other side of the map. And also, when you're being aggressive with Pathfinder, just know that if you're in danger, just make sure you back up a little bit. You don't want to get knocked, because sometimes you get to the enemies very quick and your teammates aren't even there to help you because you just get there so quick and you just end up dying, and eventually that's just going to hurt the team. So just be careful when you're playing Pathfinder and being aggressive with the grapple. Now, like I said in this video, I'll probably make a second part to this video, because this was more so showing on how you can be aggressive and just push enemies with the abilities that you have. I also want to make another part where I show how you can play defensive and how you can play smart and stuff like that, to where you don't have to push the enemies, and also different angles that you guys could get when it comes to playing on this map. I feel like that would help as well. Party Crasher is a very good map. There's a lot of sneaky spots on here that I didn't show, so that's why I have to make a second part to this. But Party Crasher is a good map, but like I said, it's a very frustrating map as well because of all these abilities that can be used. I definitely think it's more frustrating when you're a solo, because you can't communicate with your teammates. But when you're 3-stack, I definitely recommend using these abilities. But like I said, the 4 legends that we talked about were the Pathfinders, the Valks, the Octanes, and the Ash. Highly recommend having 2 of these legends, just because you can always use your abilities every round to get to the spot, like the middle of the spot or other side of the ship, very quick. For Pathfinders, I recommend using Pathfinder zipline towards the other side of the map. Valks, you could do it either way, the ship side or the other side. Same with the Octane. Ash, I only recommend using it for the ship side if you could save it. The reason also is because all these abilities you could get every other round, so you want to make sure you save it or use it smart. That's why, like I said, I recommend you have at least 2 of these legends, so you guys could trade off and buy ability every round. And then the third legend could be like a support legend. Like I said, Horizon is actually a really good legend as well. She could get angles from a side where the enemies aren't looking. She could definitely get a flank on the enemies, and that's because of her gravity lift. So her lift helps out as well with that. So a legend like Horizon is going to help out as well. When it comes to your guns, if you're going to play aggressive, support your playstyle with guns like submachine guns, guns like the flatline, shotguns if you want, hammer point guns. Support your playstyle with up close guns that are going to help you when it comes to up close battles. Communicate with your teammates that you have the abilities, so you guys could push together. And just know, like some things, like I said, even if you don't play aggressive on this map, it's good to watch this video, because if you see a team that has the Ash on it, on the enemy team, since you watch this video, you should expect that the Ash is going to use the Ash portal on top of the wing. So just expect things like that. Same thing with Valks. If you play Valk, Octane, Pathfinder, Ash, use your abilities as much as possible to help the team. This video is more so just showcasing the abilities and letting you guys know that how you can use these legends to be aggressive. And if there is another map that you guys want me to do a map guide on either playing aggressive or playing more smart defensive, let me know down in the comment section. But yeah, guys, this is the video. I probably will make a part 2 on how to play more defensive smart on this map. But this is the video, you guys. Let me know down in the comment section what you guys think of the video. If you could, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys on the next one.